Time for another battle video. So, it's kind of cool. That guy has the black 1 avatar, as opposed to, whatever. So this is a match against another typical kind of guy you fight online. Tyranitar, Mindchow. Notice how all the teams I fight always look the same. Everybody picks the same guys. Alright, I get Beedrill out of there because Sandstorm will ruin him, Fake Out will ruin him. There's too much to make him useless, so he's got to get out of there. Guy tries to fake out Hitmonchan. I say this like every match, but Hitmonchan can't flinch. Rock Slide missed Leaveney. Rock Slide's not a very accurate move, so it's not too surprising that it misses somebody sometimes. Hitmonchan, I'm probably going to murder the Excadrill? No, Tyranitar. Alright, so Tyranitar dies. One thing about Lickitung, the Cloud9, is that I don't think he gets rid of weather. I think he just kind of makes it so it can't do anything. So I think if I remove Lickitung, the Sandstorm will still be there. So I'm just going to keep him in. I'm going to get Hitmonchan out of there because he's got weak defense now. And I think I'm going to wall these guys. And he uses acrobatics. He was trying to kill Hitmonchan. So that was a good move on my part. Lickitung avoided the Rock Slide again. I guess that's kind of lucky, but... And his Skarmory's just cursing. I'm pretty sure he's going to curse the entire match. In singles play and, you know, sometimes, a lot of times you see Skarmory's using, like, Stealth Rock and things like that. In triples battle, entry hazards aren't as game-breaking, so maybe a lot of these guys just don't go with them. Entry hazards are pretty, you know, game-breaking for me, especially Stealth Rock, because I have 3 bugs on my team. But for most people, I mean, most of the time you fight Rain teams, Tyranitar teams, Stealth Rock doesn't really do anything to them. And so yeah, I'm going to leave the Skarmory, because I really don't have a lot of good moves for dealing with Skarmory, besides maybe Lickitung's Fire Punch and Endeavor from Beedrill. Other than that, I can't really hurt this thing, especially, oh, maybe, what's his name, Galvantula could hurt him a little, but I can't really do a lot of damage to him at the moment, so I'm not even focusing on him. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to kill the target they're most scared of first, even though they know they can't do it. It's way better to get rid of his support. And he's messing up Lickitung, but the second curse I did helped him survive that one. And now I'm just going to make sure this thing's dead. I don't think he did any damage to Lickitung though. It doesn't look like he even took 1 HP. See, it's always best to concentrate your fire on one target. If I had took a gamble there and figured that Leaveney could kill that guy, I'd be dealing with him more on this turn. And Lickitung taking a nap. I say he's spent probably 75% of the time I've used him. Lickitung has been asleep. He doesn't even know where he is. Alright, so he finally decided that keeping Mindchow out was a waste of time. I'm pretty sure he's about to get earthquaked. Maybe not. But... oh, I have to pop his air balloon. And he surprisingly has grass knot. I didn't expect that. And it was a critical. I don't know if it would have killed me if it wasn't a critical, but who knows. More cursing from that guy. Really gotta get an attitude adjustment. Cursing this much is never polite. Tongue punching in his sleep. I don't know how exactly that move works logically. Like, I don't know if that slug just crawled up to me while I was asleep, and then maybe it got really close to me, like it was looking into my eyes or something, and then Lickitung just punched him in a dream. I don't really. I like to picture these fights happening, but I just really don't understand how that that sleepwalking fire punch hits someone. Alright, so he's dead. That's that. I think Empoleon looks pretty stupid. A lot of people love him, but I think he looks like, I don't know, he just looks like a poorly designed boat. I don't like him. Alright, I might switch out Hitmonchan again, I'm not sure. Or maybe not, maybe he's just dead. And this Skarmory has a life orb on him, which I think is kind of weird. I guess this guy plans on, like, always using curses like this. I don't think it's a good strategy, but... Skarmory is already, like, a pretty decent wall, so he doesn't really need to buff up his defenses at all. I guess this guy just spends the whole match pumping a lot. Now here I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know what I'm going to do, so I protect with both these guys, just to assess the situation. And the Mineshow actually has acrobatics, which is perfect. Because the order of events I want to have happen here are I want Mineshow to move first, and I want him to hit Beedrill. And Beedrill's going to move before Skarmory, so he'll get off the Endeavor, you know? And I'm pretty sure that's going to be the play of this game. Yeah, so he thinks his Skarmory's invincible. He's raised his defense so many stages. But, Beedrill's just not going to have that. Really, you know, defense doesn't matter to Beedrill. Leaf Blade gets a critical hit. It's actually a move with boosted critical hits. Alright, and this guy, victory has just been stolen from him. Also, he has a life orb on that Skarmory, so as soon as he does whatever his next move is, it dies. And I still have Galvantula left, who always kills these Gastrodons for me. He has Energy Ball. Another move I don't really understand when you think about how it works. It's a plant move. So he's shooting an orb of plant energy. I really don't understand what that's supposed to be. Like, ooh, I've stored up energy of plants. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. Anyway, I'll let you ponder that. That's the end of that match.